Those who are prepared to die for any cause are seldom defeated. Children do not think of the differences amongst themselves. Hello everyone, myself Ulfat Khan. I wish you all a very happy Children's Day on behalf of Government Girls Higher Secondary School, Bhadarwah. As we all know that 14th of November is celebrated in the commemoration of the birth anniversary of our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So on this special occasion, let's memorize them and their efforts and contribution towards the nation. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th of November 1889 in Allahabad in British India, the son of a lawyer whose family was originally from the Kashmir. He studied at Harrow School in England and then at the Trinity College, Cambridge. He studied his law from the Inner Temple, London. He returned to India in 1912 and practiced for some years. In 1919, Nehru joined the Indian National Congress, which was fighting for the greater autonomy from British. He was heavily influenced by the organization's leader, Mahatma Gandhi. During the 1920s and 1930s, Nehru was repeatedly imprisoned by the British for civil disobedience. In 1928, he was elected president of the Indian National Congress. On 15th August 1947, Nehru became the first Prime Minister of independent India. He held this post until his death in 1964. He implemented moderate socialistic economic reforms and committed India to a policy of industrialization. Nehru served as a Prime Minister for 18 years, first in an interim capacity, then as a PM since 1950. In that capacity, he introduced radical changes in various fields. He established institutions for higher learning like IITs, AIIMS and IIMS. He even provided a free compulsory primary education to all children in his first 5-year plan. Nehru laid the stepping stone for the foundation of the National Defence Academy and Atomic Energy Commission. He initiated the non-aligned movement. In 1954, Nehru signed with China the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence known as the Panchsheel. He also held the internal affairs portfolio and is credited as the architect of India's foreign policy. In 1953, Nehru appointed a States Reorganization Commission for the creation of states on linguistic lines. The person who talks most of his own virtue is often the least virtuous. With this, I conclude my topic. Thanks a lot once again. Happy Children's Day.